Diigital. This is EFM for all conversations on entrepreneurship in action. My name is Nurul, and welcome to Creative Minds, a series in collaboration with Kakiseni Junior, a platform which enables parents and children to learn and explore their creative minds. Today we are speaking to Lylatul Qadrina, the Vice President of Kakiseni, and Shufitri, Digital Content Manager of Kakiseni. So Kakiseni is responsible for establishing the platform KakiseniJunior.com. To know more, let's talk to them. Lyla, would you like to share with us what is KakiseniJunior.com?
So KakiseniJunior.com is a platform where parents can find various creative classes for their children. You know, we have 4 categories on the website, which is performing arts, traditional arts, visual arts, and also life skills. So for parents, they can find these classes available online or physical according to the teacher of the class on our website. And this website is in collaboration also with Yayasan Sam Darby. So they have enabled us to provide this platform where the arts practitioners, the teachers, the vendors on KakiseniJunior.com will get 100% of profit when they list their class on our website.
Oh, so the classes, there is some fees attached to those classes, and for the moment under PKP or under MCO, so those classes are held online. But I think that once it's the MCO is over, so the physical classes can also be registered through the platform.
Yes, betul.
Okay, all right. So so that's about Kakiseni Junior. But Kakiseni itself has been a while, right? So it was established in how long?
2001.
Oh, Kakiseni
is... Yeah, so this year is actually Kakiseni 20th anniversary. So yeah, we've been around since 2001 as a listing portal where you can find all art and culture related events in Malaysia. And from then onwards, we branch out into doing the both Cameroonian Arts Awards and run our outreach programs with the community. Yeah.
And then now Kakiseni Junior platform. So do you have what's the vision and missions for Kakiseni Junior actually?
For Kakiseni Junior, we hope to encourage or kickstart a sustainable community in terms of supply and demands of the arts. So right now, at the moment, we have a lot of amazing art practitioners who are also teachers and instructors who run their own classes and workshops. So KakiseniJunior.com centralize these classes, like these options available for parents out there. And it's very flexible. They are able to manage their own calendar, and they can manage their own payment, like price-wise, they set it all themselves. And Kakiseni is just there to support them in terms of marketing and also technical aspect of the website.
Oh, wow.
And for parents, I think it's important for this platform to be around, I guess, because it's for the parents to be able to access for these classes for their kids. And usually it's just word of mouth that they know about these classes. So it's really nice if you have it like centralized and for everyone to access it.
Yeah, I think it's really good. Another thing is because the credibility of Kakiseni, since it's been established in 2001, and all the coach are verified by you. So there's an assurance of, all right, these are real coaches who are also experienced themselves and has been verified by the industry. So it's make it much easier than as a parent, you have to Google one by one. Oh, my son like, or my children like to sing, like to, and then we have to find who are those and then search for reviews. So one-stop center for all what we are looking for creative development for the children. That's great. Yep. Okay, so what do you foresee? I mean, like you said, the practitioners can set their own price. set their own time, the flexibility, and how long the class, how many numbers, and so on. So what do if a practitioner listening to this podcast and then suddenly said, oh, I want to come in, so what do they do?
Okay, so all they need to do is just go to the website, and then they could just sign up. And if they have any issues, or if they have any questions they would like to ask, or if they would like to have a walkthrough of the website, you could just contact Kakiseni. The Kakiseni team will be happy to assist you. I will be happy to assist you. And then they could just set up their own class, and it's ready to be up there lah. So it's really nice to see artists who may not have a lot of experience in teaching, but they are very eager to start as a teacher, because they have established themselves as artists, but they have not have a lot of experience in teaching. So this might be a really good platform for them also to just share their knowledge, and then maybe it's another form of income for them as well.
Okay, so the platform name is Kakiseni Junior. So that gives it like we want to encourage the parents to register their children, right? So, but for myself actually, when I go through it, I'm like, wow, maybe can adults join the classes?
Yeah, I mean, I also joined classes. I yeah, they have like singing classes, which is like just okay. I could just join the classes, and they could just gauge with whatever age that you are lah. Yeah. So when you register, the service provider or the teacher will already know who you are. If you put it in the remarks, so I'm 18, I am 28. You know, you could just the teachers will already know.
So even though it's Kakiseni Junior, but adults who are interested could also go in, be in touch and register for those classes, and then the coach themselves might just reach back to all right, cool. So therefore, even those who like, if it's a group who wants to arrange for separate classes, they can go through the platform also.
Yeah, they can go to the platform. For example, we want to have this platform also good for teachers to find creative classes for their kids. So for the teachers, they could have their own, you know, customer account, and then they could put in their students' names, and then they could just assign the students whichever classes that they want to go to, and then it's there as a class. Yeah.
Oh, interesting. So there's extra features that you can explore. So as teachers from schools, we have students, and then for parents.
Yeah, it works the same. It works the same as how a parent would want to sign up their kids. It's it's the same as how the teachers will sign up the kids.
Oh, okay. So what else? I mean, now what is there any future plan for expansion for the Kakiseni Junior?
Yeah, so for Kakiseni Junior, what we're looking at right now is for a safe time for us to carry out our Seni Making a Difference program. We call it Senimad program. So in collaboration with YSD, as I mentioned earlier, they have paid forward for us to provide a 3 months long of free creative class to B40 children, B40 youth. So we are waiting for a safer time. But in the meantime, in terms of Kakiseni Junior and Senimad, we're really looking forward to have support and buy-in from parents, and then from practitioners, and also, you know, people who are in the arts, so that we could really generate conversations and opportunities for each other. You know, as I mentioned earlier, we want to create like a sustainable community, because there is demand for parents to find these classes, you know, and parents also want to join these classes, but they just don't know where to find the right artist, or which class is nearer to them. So when we have this platform, so both of them are linked together, we are also providing income opportunities for the arts practitioners, because as you know, as of now, shows are not happening since last year. So it's been 1 year that Malaysian art practitioners are unable to put up their shows, to do any production. So this is one of an alternative way for them to gain income, because we are not taking any percentage compared to other platform. If you put on your service, they will take a percentage, right?
Right.
So for Kakiseni Junior, the processing fee is paid by the parents, by the user, because the money goes to Senimad program. So it supports the artist, and also it allow parents to sponsor another youth, another child, just by paying 15 ringgit, they are sponsoring a child to go through 3 months free creative program. So that is the kind of ecosystem and cycle that we want to build, so it's a win-win for everyone.
Yeah, okay. So you were saying that Senimad is something that you are doing for the youth or for the children of the V40, and those are free for 3 months. But what, maybe know what kind of training or program that you are organizing under Senimad?
So under Senimad, our previous classes, our previous cycles, we have done Malaysian fusion dance, we have done guitar lesson, we have done vocal lessons. Really, any form of art that is out there, we are not limited to say traditional. We are open to visual art, music, and performing arts. So how we work is that we will find artists, we allocate each group of students with an artist, we pair them up, so each group will learn different art forms. So upon the completion of the program, we hope that they can also somehow stay in touch and then exchange that knowledge. So that is also the gap that is really missing in our education system right now, because co-curriculum activities have not taken place.
Yeah, and then arts is not school
not just
stress on
art,
art. Yeah, not also
sports,
stress.
right? Sports,
Yeah.
debate, team, like different kind of co-curriculum activities. It's missing right now. So
Yeah.
I think B40 community are more deprived of these opportunities. They cannot afford it. So which is why Senimad caters to them, because we want to fill this gap. They deserve to have access to the arts. And I feel like Malaysians are generous, and they wouldn't mind paying 15 ringgit to sponsor a child. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
it's for the community. Yeah.
Correct. Yes. So it's going to be a nationwide program.
Yes, practitioners from all over Malaysia can list their class. Creative teachers, art teachers, they can list their workshops, their existing services on kakisenijunior.com. And since it's online, anyone can join them. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So at the moment, you have your teachers, vendors, so creative and arts practitioners who wants to register to offer their knowledge and share their knowledge through classes. But can parents also like request for classes? If like the classes is not there, and then the children are like, "Mommy, I want to learn something," and so they can also write in to say like, "Do you have a coach for this certain skills and so on?" You have the avenue for the parents to ask.
I mean, this is why we started Kakiseni Junior actually, because in the previous year, even before COVID, even when I started to come into Kakiseni 4 years ago, it's we were planning to do Kakiseni Junior because we had calls from people asking about, oh, I want to do this class. Do you have teachers? Do you do classes? And then unfortunately, we don't do creative classes. We're not artists, So that's where we wanted to do why we wanted to do Kakiseni Junior is to provide these classes for people. And then if parents they want to request a specific class, we would be happy to, okay, let's make it work. Let's contact these people and then put them on kakisenijunior.com.
Yeah. So then the number, I guess the number from the current 40 coaches, it will eventually grow. Hopefully, it to become more, and then the services also will spread out throughout the country to get more coaches, so that eventually once MCO is over, then we can see lots of creative classes happening all over Malaysia. All right.
Yeah, I think we also have classes in Perak, based in Perak, based in
Johor.
Kedah, Johor. So actually, it is useful for the practitioners, and because we also want to reach this outside of Klang Valley practitioners with our urban parents, with the parents that we are in touch with. Yeah.
Okay, so then let's some of the, when we say arts and creative, right? So maybe some of them are thinking like, okay, it's singing, it's dancing, or painting. But actually, when we were going through the website, some of it is also science experiment. So it's still creative, but in expressing and discovery science through experiments for kids. So, I mean, can you elaborate on what other vendors, like, maybe they are out there, but they are not aware that actually they can go on board Kakiseni Junior platform to offer their services, because they thought, oh, I don't know how to dance, I don't know how to draw. Then they don't go in. But actually their skill is part of the creative industry. Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah,
Sorry, Laila.
So in terms of the vendors that we are looking for, we are open to even language classes, teaching different kind of language for children, martial arts, definitely a lot more science. Yeah, we also consider martial art. Lagi, Shufitri, apa lagi?
Even entrepreneurship programs,
Yes.
and it's when we put in the categories, we want to put in the life skills, which is like a really fun part, hands-on, really like it's something else than the other three categories that we wanted to have. So so if there are any people who want to share about gardening, if they want to share about carpentry, we feel free to reach us, and then we could make it happen on Kakiseni Junior.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I think that's a key point that we need to highlight. That it's under life skill. So yeah, you have the shadow play, you have the singing and the guitar and so on. Yeah, there's a category of life skill but it's presented creatively, making it fun for the children. Oh, okay. So Laila, so you mentioned about Senimad earlier. Can you elaborate further about Senimad?
So Senimad is a 3 months free creative programs for B40 children. So they are going to attend this session for 12 to 16 weeks every week physically at their house area, at their neighborhood area. So because we are targeting B40 community, we are targeting the PPRs around Klang Valley. So once we have selected and speak to the community leaders, we will provide for 160 children. 160 B40 children will benefit from Senimad program supported by YSD, Yayasan Sam Darby.
Oh, thank you, Yayasan Sam Darby. But since it's such a good initiative, so, and at the moment you said that it's only in Klang Valley, right? So possible that maybe there are other corporates who want to sponsor for other location, then they can Kakiseni, right?
Yes, totally. We would love to reach out to children outside of Klang Valley.
Okay, that's good news. That's good news. Okay, so we hopefully the other parents and other corporates who listen to this and pay attention, that there's opportunity to sponsor a child exploring creativity and then for their self-development. So thank you so much. But Laila and Shufitri, do you have any last words that you want to share with our listeners and viewers?
I think it's during this time, I guess it would be great if we could have, if parents and teachers would give opportunities for the young people, for teachers to explore and express and even know themselves more, and maybe you would know their kids you would know your kids more through by giving this
Mm.
opportunity, and maybe you also want to also try on a creative class during this time. So yeah, give it a try.
Laila, any last words from you?
Yeah, we want parents to try out these classes on Kakiseni Junior and share your feedback and request for the classes that you want to us, and also share the word about how the transaction on kakisenijunior.com is covering the education and art education for a B40 children for 3 months. So that is the thing that we want to highlight for kakisenijunior.com. Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing the great things that Kakiseni and Kakiseni Junior platform are doing, to Laila and Shufitri. Hope good things will happen, and then the benefits for the children will continue, and aim to have a sustainable art community will be achieved. Right. So be sure to check out all the classes at kakisenijunior.com. And for other resources and entrepreneurship, do visit efm.live, which has more than 1,000 podcasts available for you to choose from. All right. Thank you, Laila. Thank you, Shufitri. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.